Right, Taurus, this week, let's see what's happening with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Taurus. Never-ending story. There's a pattern repeating in your life, Taurus, that keeps on just going on and on. You end up feeling that, why is it happening with me? Why this cycle just keeps on repeating with me? Because there's somebody who wants to make amendments, wants to make things right with you, wants to mend the connection with you. This person has a lot of questions on their mind, but yes, the possibility is they don't even know why they are wanting to mend the connection. Sometimes it's just that we want to do some things and we don't realize why. Why, So, and you feel that, okay, this person never understands. They have a problem in a basic understanding of something. We're going to clarify a lot of things here. But there is something that keeps on repeating between you and somebody. Or in general, it doesn't have to be love always. Sometimes it can be a same pattern, a same cycle repeating in our lives. Maybe with different people. It's a karmic account. Sometimes people change. We have a different person repeating the same cycle in our life. So a lot to clarify here. Very interesting energy to start with. I heard somebody saying that everybody does that. They hurt me and then they want to make amendments. And this cycle keeps on repeating in my life. So let's see what is the situation. Let's dive in. Five of Wands. I see you going through a lot of conflict that, oh my God, Taurus, look at this. So look at this. I see you coming out of a massive conflict in your life. Massive conflict. Can be an opinion conflict. Can be people getting into arguments around you. And that has brought you to this position, Hermit. I see you totally in that mindset right now, totally in that thought process right now, that how can I just get out of this? I see a lot of questions on your mind. A lot of questions. And there comes a moment, possibly this week or right now, you're going through that energy that you hit the rock bottom, you overthink, you get distressed, and then you hit the rock bottom. And that's the point. You cannot go further below. The only path, the only direction that is left now is to ascend. And that is the point where you're going to take the leap of faith and you're like, I need to ascend now. I need to just rise above this whole situation. I have wasted like whole lot of energy and whole lot of time on this conflict. And now what I can do is I just have to ascend. The only possibility, the only direction that I can choose now is to just be carefree of the situation and rise above it. Now, the surroundings, the person you're dealing with, or the people here, they want to give you clarity about something, right? Or they're getting the truth, they're getting the clarity about this conflict. Look at this Five of Swords on their part. So you are conflicted, that's right. Conflict sometimes is important to rise. Conflict is important to bring changes in our life. Stagnance is always where things start rotting. That conflict was needed for you to ascend. But on their part, it's Five of Swords. So whosoever you're dealing with in this situation can be anybody. This person is manipulative. They're playing tricks, they're playing games, and they have got some clarity. And you will see a kind of reaction that you were not expecting from this person. I'm telling you. See, Two of Pentacles. They're struggling with some things here. They're struggling to make a decision. Seven of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. All right, Taurus, let me be very clear with you. This person is getting some clarity here, right? This week some truth is coming out and somebody is getting the clarity that this is the situation. And the moment this truth comes out, you will see a face of theirs. You will see a behavior that is going to make you feel, first of all, a little depressed. First of all, you're going to feel that, okay, why is this person doing this? Why is this person acting so manipulative? Especially when they know that you're hurt. Especially when they know that you are going through this energy. This conflict has brought you to this energy and this person is acting this way that's going to be hurtful for you in the beginning. That is going to give you the motivation to take the leap of faith away from this energy. Whatsoever this conflict, can be a friend, can be a family member, can be at workplace. This person is having some struggle going on with money. not only just money, some important life decisions as well. They're having some serious struggle going on in their life. And I see they are not giving the due value to their connection with you. They're not giving that due value, that due respect that this connection deserves because of their personal struggle. Now, I'm not saying that they're a bad person necessarily, but yes, some struggle is going on. Hangman in the reverse position. This is going to be actually a beneficial change in your life, because you are finally getting that motivation to see things differently and take the leap of faith. What else? Four of Pentacles. I see you shutting down. Ten of Pentacles. Can be a family matter eventually resolving and some sort of stability coming back and happiness. Beautiful. Page of Cups. I see that you were overgiving in this situation, Taurus. You were overgiving in this situation, and that was like a never-ending story in your life, that I keep on doing things for this person, these people, maybe family members. I'm picking up a family feud conflict also. So maybe it's not just a romantic relationship. It can be a situation where some people in your life, they are manipulative and they are extracting benefit out of you. Now, it's not that they intend to use you, but it's just that they are acting selfish right now. They're thinking about themselves, they're not thinking about you. And this has happened to you before. These people have done this to you before, so you know who I'm talking about. And you have been going through this conflict that how can I end this? How can I end this pattern, or how can I end this cycle? Because I cannot continue it forever. You're going to get an apology also. This apology, in fact, is not real apology, because somehow you're realizing that you need to shut down. Taurus, you need to shut down for the stability of your family. It's just that maybe you are not acting, or you're not fighting, you're ending the conflict, you're distancing yourself from the conflict for the stability of the overall family, or overall connection, overall commitment, overall relationship. I don't know what it is. And the happiness that you deserve, self-satisfaction, definitely heading little away. That is going to make you feel happy. But you're realizing that I need to shut myself down. I have been overgiving in this situation, or in this connection, or in this whatever you share with this person, whatever bond you share with this person, you are overgiving. You're realizing that. Okay. Let's get more clarity on this. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So, a cycle, a pattern keeps on repeating in your life, Taurus, till the time you actually learn the lesson. Sometimes we ask that why this keeps on happening in our life. What have we done? Why different people come into our life and then they repeat the same pattern sometimes, and it's very funny sometimes. It's very astonishing sometimes that people, they are different from different walks of life, but the moment they enter our lives, they somehow behave in the same way. Because the problem is not in them. The problem is somehow karmic. The problem is something that lies within us. So sometimes we have to understand the pattern that keeps on repeating in our life, and what we can change in ourselves so that we can change the pattern on the ground. Something on that front. I see this Fool movement and this Four of Pentacles movement is going to make you realize what you actually need to do. Because this person, I see mending and Page of Cups. I do see somebody is going to come in and apologize for what they have done. But is the apology worth it? Is the apology worth it after this Five of Swords energy? Can you trust them back? That's the question here. Let's dive in. What is this conflict about for Taurus? Five of Pentacles. Look at the fives on the table. The only five that's missing is Five of Cups. And I see that you're realizing that you don't have to regret whatever happened. Three of Cups. World. So, I'm feeling that there was a point when somebody left you out in cold. Can be in romantic sense also, but I'm picking up this is money sense also. Somebody had to give you money, or it's like you deserved something in this situation. You deserved to be treated in a particular way, or you deserved that chunk of money, you deserved that chunk of love that you did not get from a situation. And I do see the situation came back, somebody tried reconciling, or you met this person again, or you thought of meeting this person again. But somehow you're realizing that after so much conflict, it makes no sense. Things won't be the same again. So world is showing me that either you end the chapter there, you let the bygones be bygones and then start over. With or without them, I don't know. But something has to be left there. And you're ready to take the leap of faith. Let's have this energy once. For some of you, it's about societal commitment. You might be having a very deep contract with this person. For few of you, it's a marriage. For rest of you, it's a family commitment or a traditional commitment, right? So it's very hard to actually take the leap of faith away from this commitment. Or you're actually realizing that I will have to do that because it is a big lesson for me. Hermit with the Hierophant is a big lesson for me. Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. See, it's a family thing I'm picking up. Oh my god. For some of you, whosoever you're dealing with, this person is actually... I see this person is very protective of the family. Now, how you take the family, I don't know if this is a love connection. I see this person has really repelled the history you both have shared, the past, the friendship, the bond, the connection you both have shared. This person has blocked it, or they put the connection on the stake for some family matter, for their own family or for their loved ones. They somehow I see they chose the family, or if they are already married, or if they are having a family or kids or parents, they chose somebody over you or over the history you both have shared, right? And yeah, they have been manipulative, but this person, I see I see mood swings. Somebody you're dealing with, this person is very dissatisfied and they have mood swings. They get mood swings very easily. I heard that for somebody. And then they spoil something and then they expect. Taurus did not come. Taurus did not show me the effort this time. But they're not realizing what they have done. Five of Swords to the Four of Cups. I see they did something to get your attention. They did something to make you chase them. And when you didn't do that, when you took the leap of faith away from them, when you took the leap of faith away from them, or when you're deciding to take the leap of faith away from this energy, they're feeling even more dissatisfied. They're like, okay, why are you doing that? But they're not realizing what they have done. This person has hard time understanding what they have done to the connection or to the friendship you both have shared. You're going to be hearing from this person, yes. And wow. For some of you, I see new parties entering the situation, and you're going to be very happy because there's a fire sign. Oh boy. Oh boy. Taurus, just wait for it. If this is a love connection that you're stepping away from, Taurus, wait for this new opportunity to show up. Because there is a new person entering the scenes. I see a fire sign. I'm picking up strong Aries energy. And some new passionate energy, some new beginning is taking place in your life. You're going to feel a little bit confused. Eight of Swords is making me feel a little bit of diciness here. So, wow. Let's have this deck. Somebody definitely chose stability, financial stability or family stability over the history, over the past, over the love. And they're very dissatisfied because they want you to act in a different way, especially when they will see that something new is coming in. I see you are not ready to open up to this new opportunity as of now because you're carrying the baggage of the past and not letting it go that easily. But once you open up to it, Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, something very fresh. And you're starting with the Five of Pentacles, some sort of financial or emotional crunches there, and then this offer comes in at the end. So this is going to be a very interesting change, very interesting shift. Honestly, the tables are turning. The tables are turning for you. And this person is going to be waiting, and they might keep on waiting if they don't change their behavior. In fact, now they realize that they want to mend things, but maybe it's too late because something fresh is being offered to you now. So you might end up giving a chance to something else or somebody else. Right? We have reaching out. I do see apology here. I do see apology coming in. And if it's not an actual I'm sorry, it can be simply an energy to open up emotionally or an effort to make amendments. But is it too late? Is it too late, Taurus? That's the question. Soul contract. Look at this Hermit and Hierophant with the Fool. This is a soul contract that you share with this specific person. If the same cycle keeps on repeating with the same person, see, trust. Then it's a soul contract that you've shared with them, and somehow you have not taken the lesson, and that's why it was repeating. Or maybe the person changed but the pattern repeated. Remember, these are soul contracts, and how you have to release them, first of all, through meditation, through calming yourself down. And number two, what you can do is just understand the pattern and do not repeat the cycle. Remember what you did in past few times, 3 4 5 times when you dealt with this person. Do not repeat the behavior. You need to change the input to change the output, if it makes sense, right? You need to change the input that you're feeding to this person or this energy, right? Flirt. I see something new coming in. It is, I won't say that it's a fling altogether, but yes, it is. Right now, I cannot assure you a commitment as of now, but it's something new that's going to grab your attention. See, karmic partner. Somebody is your karmic partner, and it is bringing in a lot of karmic debt. This new thing is being promised to you if you're ready to open up to new opportunities here. Nothing to worry about. Finally, you're realizing that I've given too much into this energy, into this account. And now it's time that I let go. I set myself free. I be the fool. I start a new journey, and I stop worrying about some things that are not in my hands anymore. Pay attention to the signs. And yes, this person has been manipulative. You cannot deny that. This person has been really manipulative in your life. It's time you just pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to their behavior. And change the input that you feed, so that you get the different output this time. If you want to change this cycle, this pattern. And sometimes it's very hard to understand relationship patterns in our life. So that is the direction. Wow. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Some soul contract has to end. You're realizing that because there is a new beginning being offered to you. There's a new person in your surroundings who's going to stir up your romantic feelings. If you give it a try, Taurus. And love life. This is no coincidence. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. So there is some serious decision that is needed to be taken in love. Some past cycle has to be over, and some beautiful new chapter has to start with the same person, without the same person, with a new person. I don't know, but it's going to be a table turning moment, right? So I'm going to leave you here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.